There's a feeling I remember from the time when I was young, on the last days of December, me and you and everyone.
Well, hey everyone, it's Natalie. So glad you stopped by my channel for today's video, where I'm going to take you through the last couple of weeks and just share with you some cleaning motivation, what I'm doing around the house, taking you along with me as I prep and get stuff ready to host people on Christmas Eve. I share with you some of the stuff that we did throughout the holiday, some fun family time and special moments, and the really special thing that happened on Christmas Day itself. So before the video starts, I just wanted to say hello and welcome you back. I took a week off from posting videos, which I have never done before, and it was so nice to be able to have that time to spend time caring for the people who need me most as we grieve the loss of my grandma. Thank you so much for all the condolences and the prayers. You will see the first day that I filmed, I was feeling pretty overwhelmed and tired and a little bit discouraged because I was pretty behind on where I'm normally at for prepping for Christmas, but I'm really, really grateful for a place that I can share what I'm truly feeling and share what's really going on, and you guys will just be there to support. I'll know I am not alone in feeling this way, and that through what I share, you guys can know that you're not alone if you're feeling overwhelmed and tired. Hopefully this video gives you a nice little boost. It was great to be able to film it for you, and without further ado, let's rewind it to about 13 days ago when we were 12 days before Christmas, when I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but it gets better and better as we go, as you will see. So thanks for being here, and let's get this video started. Hello, hello. It is 12 days before Christmas. I'm gonna show you what I'm putting in my kids' Christmas box this year. This is one of the things that I'm actually feeling really bad about. It's behind you right now. It's kind of staring me down. I'm about 2 weeks later than I typically do this. My kids have been asking about it. The mom guilt is real right now, but I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm just gonna move on. Better late than never, right? We don't even have a star on our Christmas tree yet. Oh, I'm so far behind, but I'm learning to have grace with myself. So let me show you what's in this Christmas box. Every December, and actually sometimes it's like the day after Thanksgiving. Like I said, I'm late this year. I put some goodies into this box that they can enjoy throughout the Christmas season. And I thought this would actually be really fun to show you after Christmas has happened. In case you want to do this next year, let me give you a life hack. There is only one thing that I purchased for this Christmas box this year. It's in this mailer package. It's Christmas jammies. I'll show you that in a second. Everything else in this box is from Christmases in the past, like our cute little Christmas mugs. I store these away in the box. And then I have a bunch of these goodies. All of these things were stocking stuffers for me that they just never got to or ate, like this little elf Pez. My mother-in-law got the kids these little Christmas ornaments. They're like these felted woodland creatures. They are so stinking cute. Peanuts gang, cocoa packets. Have these little lip balms, Christmas lip balms. All of these things were little trinkets that grandmas, aunties, myself, we gave to the kids kind of as like a stocking stuffer thing. This sort of thing just kind of gets left behind. It kind of like falls underneath the couch, and when you're cleaning out after Christmas, you find these things. So if you're cleaning right now after Christmas and you're finding, you know, the pair of socks or whatever, that it's not really Christmas season anymore, so it doesn't make sense to put that in your kids' collection right now. Save it for next year, because when you are 12 days before Christmas or 30 days before Christmas, like I wanted to be, you can pack all of these fun goodies into the December box and bring them out and have your kids enjoy them for the entire Christmas season. And they are going to be so thrilled to open this up and find these goodies that they completely forgot about, along with the new Christmas jammies. Like I said, this is the only thing that I actually bought. Look at how cute these are. I've shared this so many times before. Burt's Bees is my favorite brand for Christmas pajamas. They're so affordable, so cute. And the ones that the boys have outgrown from years past, we've actually passed on to Haley. Matching jammies. These are kind of like our Christmas morning jammies for them. And usually this goes right here on the top of the Christmas box. And it's filled with so many fun goodies. Cocoa, activities, candy, crafts, fun things to do, and I didn't spend a dime. I don't have to go out and buy any of this stuff. So the Christmas box is packed, and when Weston gets home today from work, we're gonna give this to the kids. They're gonna rip into it. We're gonna put the star on the Christmas tree, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day for today. Like I said, I'm taking it one day at a time, and this is what we're doing today. And then on tomorrow or the next day, we're gonna do some cleaning, so get ready for that. But first, it's Christmas box time. Yay! Okay, go ahead.
Look what I got.
What is that? Whose turn is it to put the star on the tree this year? Hey! Yay! We have a star for our Christmas tree. Kind of let things slip around the house. Kind of let the house go a little bit as I've been going through this grief process with losing my grandma. Weston has been an incredible support and help. And so it's not as bad as it could be. It's not as bad as it would be if Weston wasn't here to, you know, help me out. But he's back at work. He took a few days off for me, which was such a blessing. And I have some catch-up work to do, some prep to do. I'm calling this my get crap done that I don't want to get done day, because by the time all of this stuff is completed, I will feel so much better. I will be in such a better place when it comes to preparing things to host people, to have Christmas, to do all of the fun stuff that I want to do with the kids during the next week and a half or so. So we're 11 days until Christmas, and we are gonna get crap done today. And if you have stuff to clean up after the holiday, if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, my advice, my best piece of advice when you're feeling overwhelmed is to get up and accomplish just one thing. Just get yourself started. So I'm gonna set you on a tripod, I'm gonna get cleaning, and then I think I'll do a voiceover just sharing some of those thoughts and some of those things that I've been working through and sharing some encouragement to pass along to you. So let's get started.
Walls and mountains standing in my way, but I must try to figure it out alone. Yeah, I must try to figure it out alone. And now, ooh, when you're gone, ooh, I know I still have a long way to walk. I'm sure it'll take a while to reach the golden shore.
So I've had something laid on my heart recently that I want to share with you as an encouragement. I know this video is going up after Christmas, and many times after Christmas, the few days afterward, and when the dust settles and we're left with the messes to clean up and seeing the posts from other people on social media or other YouTube videos, and seeing what other parents, moms, caretakers, what they were able to do with their kids. Especially in years past, I have found myself feeling inadequate and discontent. And I know I'm not alone in feeling that way and questioning, like, did I do enough? Did I do enough for my kids? Did I do enough for my family? Did I get everyone a gift who needed a gift? This is the thing that I've been pondering recently. I think I've been pondering it even more so after my grandma's memorial and hearing what people had to share about their experience with her. It's that your time and your attention, and just the fact that you would even care to ask, did I do enough, is proof that you did. And spending this Christmas, this first Christmas without my grandma, I shared it in my last vlog, and I don't mean to be a downer because I just don't want to be sad in this video for you guys. I want this to be an encouragement. So many people at her memorial got up and shared how impactful she was in their life. Some people, they had only met her just like a handful of times. Other people, like me, had known her my whole life. Several people said that my grandma Judy and my grandpa Gary, both of them together, when he was here with us, that when you were sitting talking with them, you felt like you were the most important person in the room. If you had a hobby, they were your biggest fans. They were your biggest cheerleaders. And it didn't matter who you were, where you came from, what background you had, what you believed, politically, spiritually, it did not matter. Everyone was welcome in their home. Everyone was loved and accepted and made to feel special. And yeah, my grandma was a really good hostess and an excellent gift giver. She had the gift of hospitality. She was so generous. But more than being generous with stuff and with gifts and material things, she was generous with her heart and with her time and with her attention. Hearing people share that at her memorial, it absolutely inspired me. I do have this new lease on life because of the passing of my grandma. And I know that that's how she would want it to be. She would want to leave this legacy. And I just want to encourage you that if you are feeling, if you're questioning, if you're wondering if you did enough, if you're comparing yourself to what you see on social media and feeling inadequate, then I just want you to know that your heart, your love, your generosity of spirit and of time and of attention to whether it's your kids or your friends, if you're not someone who has kids, you know, whoever it is that you find yourself around, your community, those are the best gifts that you could have ever given. And you are not alone if you are feeling exhausted after the holiday. I know that some of you are cleaning with me right now as you watch me go around my house and tidy stuff up. If you're exhausted though, why don't you just sit down? Why don't you just take a little break, take a breather, reflect, give yourself a pat on the back. You made it through the holiday. If I haven't said it enough already, let me say it now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I promise this video will get a little cheerier. I have so much more to share with you. It's gonna be a long one. Thank you for being here. We are definitely all in this together. Hello, it's a couple days later. My bed's not made, so I think I'll just close my door there. We are 8 days away from Christmas, but 7 days away from the bigger day for us, which is Christmas Eve with hosting people. So I am so glad I got all of that deeper cleaning done, because now when there's mess or laundry left on the floor or whatever, it's easy for me to just kind of pick it up and do a quick maintenance wipe down. Liam's playing with a little wooden game over there right now. That's what you're hearing. But today we have a few fun things planned. First of all, it is baking day. I just kind of wanted to, after I did all the cleaning, like set aside a day to do some like candy making, baking. I think we're making Chex Mix. Along with doing some baking, we have a couple of other things happening. So any minute now, within the next hour or two, is the window that the gravel is supposed to show up for our driveway. It's the second load that we've gotten. We got a bunch for where we park, but now we need some to go down our longer part of our driveway because it's been super rainy. We're getting a little muddy out there, and so we need some more gravel. And then after that, we are going to have the piano tuned. This is my favorite piece of furniture in our whole house, but it is severely out of tune. I'll tell you a funny story about that later. First of all, we're gonna do our baking. Hey guys, are you ready to make the fudge with me? Yeah! Yeah, okay, come here. pause our candy making because we have a special visitor. I think my mother-in-law's here. Hello. What do you think? You want to tell me what you think?
It smells wonderful in here.
Good morning, sweetheart. Everything's happening at once. The gravel delivery arrived and my mother-in-law is trapped in our driveway until he leaves. More visit time for us. It's so fun to watch a dump truck spread gravel. I don't know, it's like one of those oddly satisfying things. Do you like watching the dump truck?
Yeah.
Yeah? I like your haircut. You're looking dapper. Okay, then he'll stop there and then he'll tip it. There it goes. And now he's gonna drive really fast. He's gonna put it into gear. He's gonna open the back and go fast. There he goes. Oh. Okay, fudge is made. Gravel has been delivered. And my mother-in-law dropped off the most beautiful live wreath. Look at this. So my sister-in-law, so Weston's sister-in-law, actually technically his brother's wife, she and my mother-in-law went and made wreaths together. They invited me. I wasn't able to go this year. And how sweet that they actually brought one home for me. If you guys could smell this, oh my goodness. Every time I come across like a live swag or wreath, I realize why people have live Christmas trees in their house. This smell, it's so good. I'm going to put this wreath, I think, up here on this wall as a nice, pretty thing because we don't have like wall art or anything in here yet. I think this would be the perfect spot for it and it would just make this whole room smell so good. My house smells like Christmas right now, doesn't it, Judah? We got our Christmas wreath that smells amazing. The fudge that we made earlier with the peppermint smell, it smells so good. And now I'm just starting to simmer some water on the stove because we're gonna melt some chocolate and we're gonna put the fudge, some of the fudge, into like little chocolate bonbons. So, are you guys ready to do that now? Okay, let's get back to cooking. Or baking. Is it baking? I think it's candy making. I don't know. Okay, I think we're calling it a day in the kitchen. We didn't get to making the Chex Mix, which is okay, but we have some yummy bonbons to eat. My piano tuner will be here soon, but before that, my sister Anna is here. We're gonna hang out a little bit. I got a toasty fire going. I have to get the baby gate around that for baby Silas. We're gonna have some cousin time. Hello. Hello. Hi. Moment of truth.
That one's for Anna.
Okay, that's your last one. You've had so much chocolate today.
Okay.
How does it taste? Good. Is tuned and it sounds so much better. It's not quite up to concert tune. Because this piano is about 80 years old, that's what we're thinking, early 1940s, it definitely needs to be babied into tune. So we took it up a little bit. All of the keys are in tune relatively with each other. We're just having it here for home use. Although here's my funny story about this piano. Before I had it tuned, I was singing with it the other day, practicing for the worship team. And dude, I was able to belt some notes up here that I just normally am not able to belt. And then I took my practicing into my studio where I have my electric piano, which of course is always in concert tune. And then I realized, to the pain of my ego, that this piano was about a step and a half lower than concert level. It's now about a half step up from that, and over the next year we're gonna do little by little tuning just to preserve it and not break any strings. It's sounding so much better. I cannot wait to do some Christmas carols and songs around the piano here when we have people over on Christmas Eve. That's gonna be so fun. My sisters and I all play the piano and sing. Are you doing what Mama's doing? How many days is it until Christmas?
4.
4 days until Christmas. So it's been a few days since I picked up the camera. If you guys follow me on Instagram, You know that the other night we were in the emergency room with Haley.
Yeah.
Double ear infection. Are you feeling better though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a few days and she's definitely feeling better. We have been cleared by the doctor. We had some swabs done and we're not actively fighting any viruses, so we can have people over on Christmas Eve. And Christmas Eve, very, very special for our family, as I know it's very special for a lot of people. What do we usually do on Christmas Eve?
Go to Grandma Judy's house.
Yes, usually we go to Grandma Judy's
But
house.
she's already in heaven.
But she's in heaven, yes she is. And actually, it's been a few years since we actually started having Christmas Eve hosted at our house. So we kind of carried on the baton there, and that was back when my grandpa's health was ailing and grandma just needed to be able to pass that on to someone else. And I was, more than happy and so honored to be able to do that. And I have continued to do the same sort of things that she did as far as like the menu goes. I have my grocery delivery arriving any minute now, so I will show you a haul of that, just a quick little haul. But here is the menu: sandwich bar, Italian sausage in marinara, and then we're gonna do like warm hors d'oeuvres, crab cakes, and Weston might get out on his barbecue and make some like barbecue ribs or something. And then I'll do munchies like olives and artichoke hearts, like marinated mushrooms, and little cheese and crackers and stuff like that. Dessert options, which I'll show you when the groceries get here. We're just doing sparkling cider, ice water, and like a little coffee bar for beverages, and that's about it. So I am slowly but surely making my way through my to-do list. I probably won't get it all done, but I am glad that I got an early start. And I'm just looking outside right now. It is so beautiful in our valley. Let me show you. Look at how beautiful it is right now. I love it when we get weather like this. It's definitely windy. We're bringing in a cold front right now, but the trees in the back of our valley are just so illuminated, but we're kind of in a shadow. It's pretty breezy. I love being able to look out this back window at this view, and it's ever changing. That's the cool thing, is each day something new catches my eye, and it's just so fun to look out here. The other day, actually, I was looking out here, and then all of a sudden, these 3 male deer, bucks, they just came through here. They were walking and munching on blackberries. The kids and I were just loving it. We were just loving it. I actually shared a little bit on my Instagram stories. Oh! Grocery delivery is here. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna let her unload and then I'm gonna show you my grocery haul for Christmas Eve. So I'm actually gonna step out to the deck here and show you, because a lot of this stuff is gonna go straight to the outside fridge to wait a bit. Got these butter croissants. I got lots of packs of them, and then lots of different deli meats. We've got good old shrimp cocktail, which is so yummy, and I asked my shopper to pick ones that had a sell-by date of 12/24 or later, and it looks like she was able to do that. Got a couple of these tuxedo cakes. I got some of these crab cakes here that we'll have sort of in one of those chafing dishes. Italian sausage and marinara sauce, like in a crock pot server. And then I have just more fixings for sandwiches, like sauerkraut and deli cheeses and stuff like that. And of course, you gotta get the sparkling cider. But for now, I need to take some of this stuff in and put the rest of it out in the garage fridge. Look at this. So cute. That turned out so
Look
good.
at me. They got a gun for a bunny.
Oh, you're right, it does. I love it so much. So groceries are put away. We made our little gingerbread house, which is so fun. This year I wanted to make gingerbread again because we did that last year. It was so fun, but it didn't happen. I got a pre-made gingerbread house, which is totally fine. And it was so much fun to put together.
Can we show Dad?
You can't wait to show Dad? Yeah, he'll love that. Weston is on his way home right now. And when he gets home, where are we going?
The lights of beauty.
The lights of beauty, the lights of Christmas, yay! Lights of Christmas is our favorite holiday family outing. I've been going since the year it opened when I believe I was 6 years old We went with my grandma and grandpa, so it holds such special memories for me. I actually did their professional dinner theater there for a couple of years before I had kids. And they started doing this last year, and they're doing it again this year. It's a drive-through version of the Lights of Christmas. Typically, it's an event that you walk around, and they had like food trucks and stuff there. Super cool. But for the past couple of years, because of you know what, they have been doing a drive-through version, which is actually really fun too, because you're in the warmth of your own car. I'm gonna get some hot cocoa and some thermoses to take with us. We're gonna pack up into Weston's truck and go enjoy the Lights of Christmas. Haley, who is that?
Santa.
Santa, there's Santa.
Hey.
Hello. Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah, doing good.
Good.
Bye, Santa. Hello, hello. It's just a couple of days until Christmas. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I guess that makes today Christmas Adam. And I'm choosing for today to be my big work day where I just get all of the food prep done. I get all of like the last minute cleaning stuff done, although there will of course be a couple of things to wipe down and clean and dust and vacuum right before guests come over because #mom life. I'm not gonna show you every single thing I do today like as I'm doing it, but I will show you the result of everything. Having the camera out while I do tasks literally makes them take twice as long. But I will show you like all of the food that I put together and then how the dining room is looking all set up and laid out. So I'm gonna start here before I do some cleaning and arranging with a recipe. I'm gonna be making stuffed baby portobello mushrooms as one of our warm appetizers. So let's get that started. So I'm going to share this super easy stuffed mushroom recipe. I've been making this for years, but you can put your own spin on things. It's kind of changed over the years depending on the season that I'm cooking in, but it's super easy to make, but looks a little bit more fancy and complicated. So you're just gonna get some mushrooms. I like baby portobello mushrooms, or they're called cremini mushrooms, but you can use whatever mushrooms you prefer as long as you can take the stem out and have like a little cavity in there to stuff the mushrooms back up. So we're stuffing our mushrooms with the stems, and we're chopping up a shallot, some parsley, some roasted tomato. I've got some minced garlic in there, and all of that is being sauteed in a pan on medium-high heat until it's barely translucent. Then I'm gonna throw about a cup of cream cheese into it, a half cup of breadcrumbs, although you might wanna add a little bit more if it's getting a little bit too mushy and creamy. And then I added some freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano cheese and some chopped pecans, which was so yummy. And then I just take that creamy mixture and put it back into those little cavities, the mushroom caps that are upside down on a roasting pan. I did another light layer of breadcrumbs on the top, another light layer of Parmigiano Reggiano on the top as well, covered it in foil. And if you're baking it the same day, I actually waited a day to bake these, I just prepped them. But if you're baking it the same day, go ahead and cover it with foil again so that they don't get too crispy. Bake at 400 degrees for 20 to 30 minutes and they come out beautiful. I got so many compliments on these. I actually didn't get footage of the final product just because it was when I had people over, but take my word for it, it was delicious. And the food prep didn't stop with the mushrooms on this day. I was in that kitchen for hours and hours putting together the platters for the sandwich bar. So I had the meat and cheese platter to put together. I did the veggies for the sandwiches, lettuce, tomato, onion, you know, all of those standard things, put condiments in little cups and then put everything out into fridges that we have or in coolers on our deck since it was so cold outside. And in between recipes, I was going around doing some cleaning around the house. This is what my office looked like after wrapping gifts. Note to future self, don't wait until just a couple of days or the day before Christmas to wrap gifts. That was super stressful, but I got it done. This is the year where I just did everything a lot later than is typical, but I'm having grace for myself, just like I said at the beginning of this video. Living in a new space and having things happen in my personal life, it just has delayed things, let's just put it that way, and complicated things, but it was still really fun to be able to prepare things for guests. I love having people over, and I am not complaining that I stood in the kitchen for hours because it was a lot of fun, and it's so great to be able to get my house ready to have people over. I put together this new bar cart where I had a coffee station. I put some sparkling cider on ice in the bottom part of it. I had like a little ice water beverage dispenser there. It was kind of like the beverage station for everyone, and it was the perfect spot under this wreath that my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law gave me. And after setting that up, the dining room buffet area really started to come together, and it was so fun to be able to set our house up for our first Christmas Eve of hosting people. Hello, hello! The day hath arrived. It is Christmas Eve, and people are gonna be here in a little bit. I wanted to show you our dining room table. I have these little pine boughs, evergreen sprigs, all set out here with some fairy lights. I have yet to put our little taper candles in these holders. I wanted to keep it really simple here on the table and let the beauty of this table show through, because this table is very, very special. This is the table that hosted Christmas Eve for like 47 years or so, because this table was my Grandma Judy's. I have a picture here actually of the table, the year that they bought it. This was, I believe, 1975 or so. It's a scan design solid teak table, and there goes Weston. Right now we have it to seat 12, but it can go down to like a 6-seater table, a 10-seater, 12-seater. You can actually put 2 people on each end and expand it to about 14 seats. How's the barbecue going?
Good.
Good. Ooh, nice.
Almost fell apart getting them out.
Nice. This table was actually given to my mom as part of a set. This picture is from, I want to say like 1999. There's like a Hutch buffet in the background of this, and that goes with this table set. And Grandma told her that when Grandma passes away and we start to, you know, find homes for the things in her house, that my mom would get the table as part of the set that she already had. But Mom doesn't need a dining room table, so she is having it be here, which is such an honor. It is, I'm just blown away that this is even in my house right now, and how cool that we get to break it in, like have its inaugural dinner on Christmas Eve. There have been so many people sitting at this table over the decades, sharing a meal together. I've been at the table many, many times, most Christmas Eves of my life, and I feel so honored and so blessed that it's in our home. If there's ever a time when my mom wants it, it's hers, but for now, it's living here, and I'm just so excited about this. So, people should be arriving very soon, and I'm excited to have a wonderful Christmas Eve with our family, and I know that Grandma and Grandpa, if they saw this and they saw the people that they love gathered around their table once again, they would just be smiling from ear to ear.
Dressed in holiday style, in the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile, and on every street corner you hear silver bells. Hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
candles are burning low. I'm just about to blow them out now that we've said goodbye to everyone. It was so sweet. We ended the night just as the snow started coming down. So we may just wake up to a white Christmas tomorrow. The kids were pretty excited about that. We got them in their jammies and teeth brushed and sent them off to bed, and they're so excited for tomorrow morning. I have a little bit of work to do before tomorrow with some gift stuff. I've got some prep to do for breakfast tomorrow. We're having Weston's mom over for Christmas morning. Weston's dad is out of town actually this Christmas. We get to have her hang out with us, which will be really fun. So I have some fruit to chop up and some stuff to prep for breakfast tomorrow. But man, tonight was just so wonderful. It couldn't have gone any better, honestly. The food was good, but the company was even better. And seeing those sweet little kids running around and playing and getting along reminded of me and my cousins. I actually had a couple of cousins here with us tonight, and it was just so nostalgic, and it's fun to be able to sing and play games and laugh and talk and reminisce and share old stories. It was such a delight and so lovely to have everyone over, to have them here in our house, to be able to host. It's an honor. So I've got just a little bit left to finish up here before I'm ready to hit the sack for tonight. I'll pick the camera back up tomorrow for a little bit of what we're doing for our Christmas. So I'll see you then. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're making our kids wait until we finish a cup of coffee, which we're just about to do. Weston stoked up the fire. That's all nice and cozy. We have their stockings here and some gifts under the tree. No snow yet on the ground. The kids keep looking outside to see if they can find the first flake. It's in the forecast. We think it's coming soon.
I worry about the weather, waiting for snow, and each day I feel better, and my hope begins to grow. Been staring out my window, looking for a sign, something to remind me of the place I left behind.
It's snowing. Did we get our white Christmas after all?
Yep.
Yep. Ruthie was able to get home safe before it actually really started dumping, but we have quite a bit of snow outside. We're gonna go play out there. We've been putting together Lego sets and playing with our new goodies. Unfortunately, Christmas dinner at my mom's house is canceled so that we can all stay in our own homes and be safe on the crazy roads. It's not canceled, it's postponed, so we will definitely all get together again, probably when the snow melts a little bit. But we're making Christmas dinner here. We're gonna raid our pantry and find whatever odds and ends we have, because we can't go to the grocery store to go get stuff. Call it the Chopped Challenge Christmas Dinner Edition. Weston does have a prime rib, so we're gonna cook that up and just enjoy the rest of the day together in our little snow globe of a home. What a beautiful Christmas. Oh my goodness. Living in a snow globe for our first Christmas here in our new house, having a white Christmas. I am just so thankful. It could not have been more perfect. It was a bummer to have to postpone Christmas dinner at my mom and dad's house, but I am actually thinking it's gonna be great to have Christmas extended for another week or so as we wait for the weather and the roads to improve, so we can kind of like carry on the feeling of Christmas until we do our Christmas dinner with my mom and dad. We got a late start with our Christmas this year, just with everything that happened and with being in a new house. We set up our Christmas tree later later than we normally do, and other decorations. We did some traditions later. And so I was feeling like I lost a week or two, and now I'm feeling like this is like God's way of giving it back to me, and we're just kind of extending our Christmas season into January. And I'm really grateful for that. I'm also grateful that on Christmas Day, I was forced to slow down because of the snow. At the beginning of this vlog, 40 minutes ago, so thanks for watching this long video, I was feeling very stressed and overwhelmed, and I just want to thank you guys for creating a space for me where I can express what's truly going on and what I'm truly feeling. I don't have to just put a happy smile on my face for my videos. You guys accept me where I'm at, who I am, what I'm going through, and I just appreciate that so much. I'm happy to say that over the last 13 days, things have improved, and I was feeling better and better about my life and the world and our plans for Christmas. And honestly, I have to say that Christmas Day itself, with being forced to slow down and just take in the winter wonderland around us and not having anywhere to go and just being here with our family, building Legos, getting cuddles, making cocoa, playing in the snow, and not putting makeup on my face, and just totally feeling free to be who I am and just be in this little family unit here. It was exactly what I needed to feel at peace for Christmas. And that's what it's all about, right? Jesus came to this earth as the Prince of Peace. And I really experienced that this year. Even though right now my house is a bit crazy and I have to do an entire house declutter. I have to go through everything that we have again. And I'm going to be filming that video probably as we're snowbound here. So stay tuned for that in the new year. This is the last video going up in 2021. So thank you so much for all the love and the support and for hanging out with me week after week here on my channel for this year. The next video going out on my channel, the first one of 2022, is a really good one, and I have a very exciting special announcement for you guys, so be sure that you're subscribed and your bell button is turned on so you don't miss that video or the other videos that I have coming out. I hope you enjoyed today's video, coming along with me while I did some stuff around the house and prepped for the holiday and had some family time. If nothing else, I hope that it was an encouragement to you and that you know you're not alone if you get overwhelmed sometimes. So here's to 2022 and having grace with ourselves and slowing down a little bit and really focusing on the things that truly matter, like cuddles and family time and the love and attention that we can give to those around us. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for spending a little part of your day here with me on my channel. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season. Happy New Year, and I'll catch you later.